love to get started investing, excuse me, but life keeps getting in the way. There are bills to be paid, expenses just crop up out of nowhere. And before you know it, a few months have gone by, a few years, and yet you're yet to get started. Now, everyone should have an investment plan or investment they are into. And that's because besides actually multiplying your income, actually building wealth for you, investing is actually one way to stay ahead of inflation. Now, if you're actually struggling to get started investing, I'm going to be sharing a very simple rule that will help you in this video, so you want to stay tuned. Guys, you're welcome back to my channel where I share tips and ideas that will boost your income both online and offline. If you're new to this channel, welcome. Consider subscribing, as you're going to be getting regularly. You're going to be getting investment tips, entrepreneurial tips, financial tips that will help boost your income both online and offline. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back, and thank you for believing in this channel enough to subscribe. Now, in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you a very simple rule that helped me get started on my investment. Now, going straight to the point, this is the 10, 20, 20, 50 rule. Now, this is a very simple rule. I'm going to be explaining it in detail in this video. I want to share a little bit about my life and how I got started investing. Now, in 2009, I had a really good job in the aviation industry. I was earning a decent salary. However, like most people, I lived from paycheck to paycheck. I lived large. I was in my early 20s, and I felt to me that my whole life was still ahead of me, and I really didn't think I was going to hit any bump along the road. So then I bought the latest designer perfumes. I took no choice. I went to choice locations for my vacation. I just did everything that people my mates do at that point in their life. However, on the 26th of January 2009, I got called into the office and I got laid off just like that. There was no prior warning, there was not even a hint anywhere, not even in the office grapevine, that there was going to be a downsizing in the company. Now, from earning a good salary consistently, I got thrown into having nothing. And at this point, I lived my life, to the point where I had no pure savings, I had no investment, and as at when I got laid off on the 26th of January, I was paid um, up to the grade I had worked, and since I already had debt piled up, at the end of servicing my debt, I was left with just 5,000 naira to my name. Now, this threw me into the wilderness experience, and it was one experience I never wish to go into ever again. So, this actually taught me the value of investing, the value of savings, and though it took me a really long time to get out of that period, it took me upward of 3 years, but after I came out of it, I really went deeply into investing. Now, I'm going to be sharing I'm going to be breaking down the rule, the 10-20-20 rule. Okay, and the very first rule is 10% save, which has to do with saving. So this rule encourages you save 10% of every single income that comes into your life. Okay, because you never can tell where we really do not expect, but most time life throws us curveballs, and if you're not prepared, you will find it really hard coming out like I did. So at every point in time, you want to ensure that you save 10% of your salary. Now you should save to the extent where you have 6 months living expenses saved up. So at your current living rate, you should be able to afford it. In case of any eventuality, you should be able to afford 6 months living expenses plus when you can get another source of income activated. That's really the first rule. So once every income comes into your hand, be it from an active income or a passive income, just take out that 10% and then put it into a savings account. And this account is not to be touched, come what may, no matter what comes your way, you're not to touch this account. Save up that money. Okay. Now the next step is to take out 20% of your income. This money goes into your investment account. Now, as a beginner, you really might not really be that seasoned about investing. Now, at this point, I would recommend you actually get closer to people who are heavily into investment, and then you seek advice from them. Now, prior to this, you could actually be reading up yourself on investment because you would want to take some decisions on your own. But ensure you're into investing and you save 20. It doesn't matter how much, it doesn't matter how little it could be 2,000, it could be 20,000, it could be 200,000, but ensure you keep aside this 20% every single month. Now, the beauty about investing is that your money doesn't just grow, but grows at a compound rate. So if you're putting in 20% this month, You're putting in 20,000 this month and 20,000 the next month. Now that your money is actually accrued at a rate that would really be appealing to you. Okay. Now I feel I should point out that getting started using this room might not be easy. This would be you coming out of your comfort zone. And as my friend at Tyler Cindy would say, coming out of your comfort zone is not something that's going to be easy, but if you keep at it, then over time, this new action becomes a habit that really will not be a problem to you implementing. So get started investing, pick out right investment, and ensure you only invest based on expert knowledge. Okay, so either you want to you're already seasoned in that investment you're going into, or you work on the referral of somebody who's already into it. Now the second 20% is to go into your miscellaneous account. Now this money is not to be touched, not to be spent as you will. This is your rainy day money, more like your it is just money to just keep you, okay, to protect you, to shield you from any eventuality that could come up out of nowhere. Now, most time we get people probably needing help, needing assistance, or we actually like a bill could just crop up out of nowhere. Probably you're driving and you get a little accident, you bash a car, and you really need to pay. If it could come out of your insurance, but if you're not insured, then you probably want to like get this sorted out from your pocket, and this is where this money will come in handy. So ensure you actually have this money saved up somewhere. This will help you not to dip into your savings, okay, or to break your investments too. Because if you have someone breathing down your neck to like probably you bash the car and you have the car owner breathing down your neck, you wouldn't need to like run helter skelter getting the money because you already have a source that you can actually channel towards this cost. Okay, so you really want to have this channel saved up as well. Now the last 50% is your living expense. Now everything you are to do comes from this money. Now so your electricity bill, your house rent, your feeding expenses, every single thing should come from this money as well. Now, like my mentor would always say, whatever cannot be afforded on your 50% is not really yours to spend for now. For the now. So you want to actually take your eyes off such things. So this could be having those beautiful clothes, beautiful brands, beautiful labels, or having this really good designer perfume you've had your eyes on for a while, or probably a destination you always wanted to see. If you really cannot, if this the expenses for this interest cannot fit into this 50%, then you want to postpone having it until such a time when you can actually afford it. So guys, that is all. Once you implement this 10, 20, 20, 50 principle, you will find that things have to go smoothly for you. It may not really come easy at the beginning, but over time it becomes a habit. And to get things started, you could actually automate, especially the investment aspect. So you could set it up so 20% of your income leaves your account as soon as it's hitting. Just if it's it when you do it that way, you find that you don't even miss the money because you won't even see it in the first place. So started this way, and over time you find out that your investment keeps going, and this will actually like encourage you, motivate you to do more. So guys, that is all for today. I hope you've been able to learn a thing or two from this video. I share tips and ideas like this regularly, tips to boost your income online, offline. If you'd love to get more of such tips, consider subscribing by clicking the red subscribe button at the bottom of this video, and then turn on your notification icon so you do not miss any of our videos, and I'll see you in the next video.